Whoa. Diddy Kong. 3, 2, 1, go!
Let me swap some stuff here. All right, we got JdAsH versus Archy. The Wolf coming out against the Diddy Kong. JdAsH usually playing Joker, but did main Wolf for a very long time, and is, I would say, a better pick into Diddy if you're just looking to go for counter picks. Wolf is kind of a character where he tends to trade against Diddy, and that's usually not what Diddy wants unless Diddy's like ahead by a stock. However, neither really a bad matchup for Diddy, I would say. This is probably even. I would say it's probably slightly winning for Joker. I'm sorry, slightly winning if it's Diddy Joker. But here it is, 3 stocks apiece. Both players just kind of jumping around, feeling each other out. Archy trying to go for a high Z-drop banana, but not going to find anything there.
It's been minute 30 seconds. First stock taken.
There it is, with a forward smash. Just from, I think it was a slip. I think he just walked over the banana.
Yeah. Do you agree with the Wolf pick here?
Yeah, so I was just talking about that a little bit. Wolf is a slightly better matchup, I would say, into banana F smash, by the way, from Wolf. Wolf is it's probably even, right? Wolf Diddy. But every trade that you do as Wolf, if you're on the same stock, is good for Wolf.
I see that,
and
yeah.
just about anything that Wolf and Diddy do, just trade. You also have Reflector. You have some strong aerial moves. I think Joker maybe loses slightly, so I don't think this is like a huge step up in terms of I'm going to play Wolf instead of Joker, but if you have both a Wolf and a Joker that are about equally as good, why not?
I think Wolf is, like, for as many characters as Archy has, Wolf is like a matchup that none of them especially beat.
Yeah, I can see that.
Maybe, I don't know what Wolf Sheik is, but I can't imagine it's that good for Sheik.
Yeah. I mean, who knows about Sora, too? Sora's just kind of a wild card.
Yeah, I never know. Most of the time with Sora, same thing with Sephiroth, it's like if their counter does one weird thing against someone's recovery, then that's usually how the matchup goes.
Yeah.
Or at least on paper, that's how it goes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sora's the type of character that some characters are just checkmated by what they do. Wolf is, I don't think, is one of them.
Archy finding the down tilt to up smash, bread and butter for Diddy Kong.
JdAsH, though, keeping it on the same even percent-ish, as long as he can take this stock without getting too much blood on himself.
Yeah, and Archy really opting for mostly banana-less play.
Yeah.
Just kind of comboing. Even catches the banana there, goes for the monkey flip instead.
Kind of just tacking on percent with back airs and random monkey flips. The shield wiggle.
I love the shield wiggle. It's kind of like a where am I going? Where am I going?
Yeah. It's so funny. Because I think, like, you can hold down B and then your shield doesn't spot dodge, right? You can wiggle your shield however you want to.
Sure, yeah.
But I feel like that's not, like, it may be intended, but Sakurai's not like, and this is used to stop shield poking, you know?
I think that's what it was.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought it was just to, like, you know, as like an animation, like if you're about to do an up B, you see the shield slightly go up. I don't know. But it might be, like it does have that purpose, but if they made that like a mechanic, I don't get why it's so weirdly complicated to do.
It is weirdly complicated, because I wiggle the shield often, but I don't do it that way.
Yeah.
I just wiggle it up.
Do you just slightly wiggle?
Yeah, like...
Oh,
yeah.
you only wiggle it up. That makes sense.
I wiggle it. It's basically what Archy was just doing. Because
Yeah.
Archy wasn't doing like circles or anything. He was just kind of doing up a little bit.
Yeah. I know you can also hold down both shield buttons, I think, and do it. I know Steve, after his shield gets hit, he can't do it anymore.
Oh, weird.
He's the only character. If you hit his shield, every hit after that, the shield is perfectly centered.
Well, I think that Steve needs that buff, and then in return gets nerfed in a lot of other ways.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think so. You know, Steve, you can no longer build bricks off stage or in the air. They have to be connected to other stage things.
This would be a crazy idea, but have you guys ever played this game called Minecraft?
Right.
Just throwing it out there.
Right.
In Minecraft, I don't get edge guarded by Steve building above an abyss, low key.
Right.
But
Doesn't happen that way.
I'm usually playing as Steve when I play Minecraft, so what do
Fair
I know?
enough. Fair enough. I've never actually played Minecraft. Not a single time.
If you weren't during like the craze or you weren't a kid when it was a thing, it feels like hard to get into. But if you ever like play with like your significant other or something like that, it's a really fun game.
Yeah.
Multiplayer is where it shines, I think.
Yeah, I can see it. I just, I feel like I would just play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate against my significant other.
You know what?
They're like, what do I do? And I'm like, oh, don't worry, it's fine. And then just banana forward smash.
I can see that.
Yeah.
The first, I usually don't, like if there's a switch at a party, I don't play. But I just, if they don't know about level 9 Kazuya, I have them fight that for fun. That's always funny to watch.
I like that. That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness.
It's not enough to KO on Smashville, though.
Wolf is just so clumsy. He's a clumsy little guy.
Clumsy little guy.
There's
That
the back
should be
air.
it, though. Yeah. Archy definitely has those those down tilts to reverse aerial rush back airs on lock.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a clip of Generic missing like 6 down tilt confirms in a row in Xanadu Grands, and it's it's great.
Love it. Very silly.
Either way, though, keeping it to even stocks here, JdAsH actually with the lead. He didn't have this at any point. Oh, wait, I lied. I'm
No,
sorry. He did not
yeah,
have the
it's a
lead.
Diddy lead.
My bad,
Slight.
my bad, my bad.
But here it is. Archy just comboing without the need for the banana.
Trying to catch a spot dodge or something panicky there. JdAsH is aware of where he's got to place himself, which is low-key the biggest thing against, you know, Diddy. Where to place yourself when he's recovering. Because he's only got 1 burst option. 2. Why does he have 2? He has 2.
Wolf?
Diddy.
Diddy Kong, yeah. I feel like Diddy's got a lot of burst options, I would say.
In the air, though.
Oh,
But yeah,
yeah.
on ground, he's got a lot.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Is Banana Throw a burst option?
I would say no.
No?
Probably not. Well, it
Kinda.
could be. It depends on how it's used.
That dash attack certainly is, though.
Yes.
That is one of the best, haha, you're landing, where's your shield,
Yeah.
dash attacks.
Oop.
Yeah, there we go. I like to see that blaster. Got a free almost 25% off that.
Yeah, and stop the monkey flip.
Yeah, true.
So not taking that that 20 or so from the monkey flip.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yep, up smash gonna take a stock. Wolf oohing out of there, off the top.
I think Transcendent Projectile should hit each other. That'd be funny.
Oh my god. That was like the fanciest 28% that Archy could have done.
Yeah. Oh, wow. The toes catch the monkey flipping.
Ooh, the up smash. Not positioned right for the roll.
Yeah, it doesn't scoop quite as well as I think it. Did that ever get nerfed besides that hitbox?
I'm not sure. I feel like maybe if JdAsH was a little bit to the left, it could have potentially caught both, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good catch there. That's one thing whenever I watch like a really good player against Tweak, they just know when to, I don't even know if it's, they know or they're just guessing correctly to catch Banana with like an aerial that also hits Diddy.
Yeah.
But that's like the best thing possible. No jump here. He knows it.
Ooh. I kind of wanted to see JdAsH go off and throw out an air.
Yeah.
Try and block that barrel, but JdAsH going to play it safer. I mean, percentage is now even, though, for what was a Archy favored game.
Sure, sure. JdAsH has been finding his momentum in the latter half of most of these stocks,
Yeah.
which means if he ever is behind by quite a bit, it's easier for him to lose the stock.
Ooh, up tilt not quite enough.
Force use uppy here again. Praying for that F tilt kill.
Yeah.
Please give me kill.
All of a sudden, tough spot for Archy.
Yeah, unfortunately, this will have to go to game 5, though. I just don't know how yet.
Just has to.
yeah. It's
That's
in the
so funny.
contracts.
Yeah. That's true. The RVA Smash contracts, I make the players sign at the beginning of the tournament.
100%. Oh, that's not going to be it yet.
No, not quite. Forward tilt? No.
Oh,
my
there
God!
it is!
It was a ledge
He
trump
saved it.
to a back air.
Imagine waiting 5 minutes to save one ledge trump. That's insane. That's why Archie's good at these last scenarios, bro.
Yeah.
Because I would have been like, oh, you're staying on ledge. I'm going to start ledge jumping you halfway through the second stock. Archie's like, nah, that's how I'm going to end this game 5.
No, totally. I mean,
Oh my
I even
gosh.
called it wrong. I assumed Archie was going to go for a forward tilt, which would have missed.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a side B, it was an up B. That up B would have hit ledge like 95% of the time, maybe more.
Yeah.
But no, Archie goes for that ledge trump instead.
Yeah. It's just how it is. Archie trying to prove us wrong.
Yeah.
Unless JdAsH can start this reverse 3-0.
I don't know how much I like the stage pick for JdAsH. Like, if it was against a player more like myself, where I'm trying to run away, get banana, and reposition for neutral, I could see it. But Archie just wants to scrap.
Yeah.
I mean, there it is, another up tilt combo.
I feel like generally you'd want to have a second platform
Yeah.
against Diddy. Well, Wolf has safe enough aerials so that he can land if he positions correctly off Diddy's shield, but that's a big if.
Yeah. I mean, I get it in theory. I get it in theory that you just want to scrap with Diddy, you want to trade, and therefore you want to be able to get those kills a little bit easier, but it's just not working out right now.
Yeah. I do like seeing a little bit more of this blaster play. I think we've seen a good like 40% from it.
Yep. I agree.
Pop, pop.
Yep. Forward tilt, not quite enough.
Yeah, no nairs off stage. He's really just sticking these F tilts, though I haven't seen a single one connect.
Oh!
Wow.
Archie, either so smart or so lucky. Not quite sure which one it was there, but just a tricky landing.
Yeah. Looking for an up tilt? Yeah, thought so. Back throw, not going to quite kill.
No. 3-1.
Redemption's still going? Oh, you're doing best of 5, yeah.
It's going to be you versus Simon. Grand finals, so if you win a set, then you play another set.
Best of luck, Josh. All right. JdAsH taking this first stock. He's so clumsy. Tripped it a second time on that same banana. Picks it up on the landing, too. That's really good as well. Having a Wolf aerial like a forward air that's just so quick that you can make sure your landing is safe from any bananas.
Have a good night.
There's the up tilt you were talking about. I guess it hit that 1 out of 9 time.
Was it an up B that he did?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a lot harder. Like, it's just, for whatever reason, the side B from Wolf, Fox, and Falco, the F tilt just sort of hits it like 1 out of every 2 times.
Yeah.
But if they up B, it's just really rare.
Interesting. I wonder what the actual mechanics on that are.
Yeah, I don't know.
Archie is trying to look for early kills. I mean, Diddy's kind of always are, but I think, like, Diddy's one of the only characters where they're looking for kills between, like, 10 and 30, and then from 120 to everything else, you know?
Yeah.
It's like there's a range. It's almost like playing Luigi.
I feel like it also depends on where you are in the game.
Yeah.
I feel more likely to try and pull the trigger on something a little bit more unsafe that might kill when they're at like a 65%, for instance.
Yeah.
If I'm in this spot where I'm down a little, than if I'm winning.
Yeah. I do like the confidence on this Wolf, though. He's sure not switching over to Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the Wolf Flash is going to hit. Not enough to KO, though.
Jump scare. Yeah, that's E-drop.
Yeah. Oh my god, the barrel's still hitting. But JdAsH with this lead, see what he can do with it.
There's the throw. Extension as well, no jump. Wolf is really good at getting that early 30%.
Now Smash gonna kill.
It's a good catch.
But you saw there was a trade in there that worked for JdAsH.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's like Blaster, every 15%.
Yep.
Really important against Diddy. Good landing catch here. Gets the banana.
Oh
No, that's it!
That is it. An unfortunate SD, missing the ledge.
Yeah.
Archy gonna be moving on to losers finals.
That was not in the script.
No.